Hey guys, this is Todd from the Table Ready podcast. Today we got a bunch of things coming on real quick. Um, a lot of stuff to talk about. We are literally on the eve of 11th edition. So before we get into any of the major parts of what I wanted to talk about today, um, I did want to mention that I I know we weren't here last week, and I ended up we were on a secret mission, and of course I can't really talk about that. Um, but we got some stuff in the works, some projects that we're going to be working on in the near future. Um, so going forward, obviously, we're going to be here every week. There's always those circumstances where we can't make it. But last week was one of those circumstances. We got a secret mission and we have a big project that we're going to be working on that's going out with that. So, a couple of things that happened during the week other than that. We ended up going to Lehigh Valley Comic Con. That was like a week and a half ago. We got a lot of fun. Went with the Mandalorian Mercs because obviously you know that I'm with them. We saw some tons and tons of great cosplay people there. Not a lot of 40K. I think I'm going to be working on that though. I think that's going to be one of the projects moving forward. I have one more project that I got to work on this year, and of course that's going to be a fun one. And I don't want to give any secrets out to that yet, but that's going to be on Bounty Hunting Across the Galaxy with Todd and Ken. And we're going to put that out. We're going to do a progress thing, I think, in a little while. Of course, I got to get with Ken and kind of lay stuff out. We have been incredibly busy. So we're busy here. 11th edition is coming up. There's so much information that's out there. And on the Star Wars front with the Mandalorian and Grogu coming out, and we had just a ton of cons that were going on right in succession, and a lot of events that were going on. So we've all been really, really busy. So we're going to get another episode coming out soon. We were on the Inflatable Falcon. Ken and I were with one of his friends, Anthony, and we had a ton of fun. So you can always check us out on table. Bounty Hunting Across the Galaxy, and of course there might be another future endeavor with me and Ken on the Inflatable Falcon. So just keep that, in your wheelhouse. Keep it in your mind that's going to be happening moving forward. So. But the one thing that I did want to say is we went to Lehigh Valley Comic Con. We picked up a lot of cool stuff. And I wanted to grab one of them, and that's what I forgot. But we're going to start out with, real quick, we found this vendor there that makes elixirs, basically potion bottles. And if you can see here, we had to buy this one specifically. It is the Essence of Rage, and you can see there's a Corn Berserker on there. They are the Literary Apothecary. She's on Etsy. She makes all kinds of potion bottles. Even you can see here. Let's see if I can get. So you shake them up. There's skulls on the thing. Shake it up, and I'll show you the back here. Not only is there cool things, but there's actually skulls floating inside the bottle. So very cool, very interesting. If you get time, go check her out. She's working on more Warhammer 40K stuff, but she has a lot of Harry Potter, D&D, stuff like that. A lot of cool stuff. So if you get a chance, go check her out. She's on Etsy. When I repost this, I'll put the link in the description so you can find her page. And from what I understand, I haven't yet tried it yet, but I probably should. Glows in the dark too. So very cool. I know we're live, but what we're going to do, I'm going to grab the other thing that I picked up because I really wanted it. Just bear with me for a second here. Hold on. I have to see what my kid did with it. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to grab it beforehand and I forgot to. But what I got was my own power sword. Nicely done. Already painted. Looks amazing. Already battle worn a little bit. And this came from Printed Prop Shop. So it is 3D printed. Logan carried around all day at the con and not a single crack or break or anything. So it is very well made because Logan. But we have that. So I got that to play around with. And that's one of the things that's leading me to finally working on. I'm going to start working on a commissar cosplay or a captain, Imperial Guard captain. I'm not down for the Space Marine thing. I know plenty of people want to make a suit of power armor. I don't want to walk around in that thing. I'm short to begin with. I don't need the extra stilts and the extra time to be lifted up into that thing and just strapped around. I'm not down for it. But I think I want to go for like a commissar outfit, get the commissar hat, and maybe even like the bionic eye. That would be kind of cool. So I'm going to work on that. Couple years ago, I ran into a guy that did an AdMech one, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. And that would be a possibility, but I really like to just be a person in a cosplay or in a costume. So we're going to work on that. That's something that's in the works, but probably a little later down the road. So the other thing that I did want to mention in the last couple weeks is I did pre-order my Armageddon box. I ordered that through Green Dice Games, which is in Slatington, Pennsylvania. And if you are anywhere in the North Jersey, Pennsylvania, Eastern Pennsylvania, Southern New York area, if you can get to Slatington to go visit Mike is an amazing individual. I wish I could get up there to visit him more often. But the good thing is I'm going to get up there soon so I can pick up my box. And it's always great to be up there and talk to him and have a good time with that. So before we get into anything else, I do want to get into saying goodbye to the past, because I think that everything that has happened up till now is going to affect everything in the future. So, what did I do with it? I brought my old friend along, and this one's always going to be a little close to me because the podcast started under 10th edition. And so it's kind of sad to see it go. The old Leviathan. I got my boys really into 40K in this edition, and so many other things. So I'm glad that 10th edition did come out. I'm hoping that 11th edition is just as exciting, if not more so. the 10th edition, and I hope the little things that kind of annoyed the people about 10th edition, they kind of just get rid of the bugs on it. So what I am going to do here is we're going to go through some of the stuff that's come out. Let me get this up here. Okay. So obviously the new stuff that's come out from Games Workshop, they did include Warhammer Teams Event Companion, Doubles, Terrain Area Footprints, which I need to print out yet, the Dominatus, wow, Event Companion, and of course the regular Warhammer Event Companion. I'm going to kind of leave that as we move forward. I'm going to do videos about those specifically. Obviously not the terrain area footprints. We're going to print those out and we're going to get those set up. I can't believe I haven't done it yet, but like I said, it's been a little hectic the last couple days, couple weeks. So what I did want to get into is, of course, they updated the app. So if you're using the app, the Warhammer app, there's a lot of new features in there. There's features with, let me just open it here real quick. I don't think I can share this, but they did add the event companion in there. They do still have all the references, the Battle Forge, and of course they added this new war journal, which is pretty cool. You can put your fights in, link it to Best Coast Pairing. And of course, you can share your lists with your opponent, connect with your opponent. I have not tried it yet. The boys and I are going to play around with it once we get some time to do it, either this weekend or if not this weekend, definitely by next weekend. We're going to get some time into play and get a feel for everything that's going on. So I'm going to dive into the Munitorum field manual, and I don't have time tonight to go through the points on everything that's in here. I just wanted everybody to get a chance to look at this. All the points are up and ready to go, and it's not sharing anyway. So, but that's okay. We have all the points. There's a couple new things to look for. There's some instead of just one model, two models, or if there's 3 models or 6 models or 5 models or 10 models, there's different costs. There's now actually different costs for repeating, let's say repeat customers. So if you're gonna spam like a certain unit type, the more that you have, the more that it's gonna cost. And then some of them, of course, are just normal, like some of your more standard Marines and stuff like that. Other than that, of course, like I said, we're going to get in. I don't want to get overly involved in a lot of these things. The rules, that's what I wanted to bring up. Well, actually, let's go into the field manual here. Let me see if I can share this up because I brought the wrong thing. Oh, that's the old one. Oh, that's fair. Let me see if I can fix it. Could you see the right one? Was I on the right screen? Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, that might be the old one. All right, let me close that out. All right, let me make sure it's the doubles. That's the core rules. That's the one from. Oh, okay, that is the old one. Where's the new? That's probably under here. Oh, that's right. They have the faction packs. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me fix this. Sorry, I got on the wrong one here. Let me go back to the community page. There's the new app. Sorry, I thought I had the right one. It's not in the PDF anymore. I should have known that. Where is it? New app. Wait, I think it's this one. Or maybe this will get me to the right spot. All right. Well, it's in the app article. Okay. Let me fix that. In the app article, the war journal, that's the important part. I like that a lot. There's the field map. There it is. Okay. So they did change all this. Thank you, Jeff, for guiding me through that. So all the different factions are here. What I did want to touch on was, I know, like, obviously I'm a Dark Angels player. If you go into Dark Angels and you go into Inner Circle Companions, and I'm not sure on the right page here. Let me fix that. And that. Let me just fix my screen here, get on the right one. I think it's that one. It's that one. It's this one. Okay. All right. So as a Dark Angels player, one of the things that, of course, you can see here is Inner Circle Companions. For your first 3 models, it's 80. 6 models is 170. Once you get to your third unit of this, the price goes up an extra 10 points for each. And there's a couple different instances. So just when you make sure you're setting it up, whether you're using the app, or you're just going off the points in here, or you're going into some of the other stuff, like New Recruit or something like that, make sure that their rules are up to date before you build your army list and you realize that you're overpointed or something like that. So like even like aggressors are more expensive for Dark Angels as you move forward. Assault intercessors with jump packs are, so it kind of tones down a lot of the spamming of certain units. Blade Guard vets, for example, Brutalis dreadnoughts. And again, like, I don't want to get into every faction, every army. I could be here all night if I was going to do that. So I really just kind of wanted to touch base on that and give you an idea of what we're up against. And of course, the nice thing is there's even Chaos Demons in here. So if you're a demon player, there's still rules and points and stuff like that as a separate faction. Hopefully we'll get a codex this edition. Your Chaos Titan Legions, if you want a new Titan for your army, you're going to be hard pressed to get anything in a 2,000 point army, just a Warhound Titan. Anything else? Imperial Agents have a couple strange rules, and I was looking at this. I just wanted to kind of point it out. Where did I see it on here? I think I saw it in the app, actually. Some of the agents themselves, I think it's the Exaction Squad, they have different points cost, whether they're agents of the Imperium Army or you're using them for something else. And they're actually not on this list. Oh, here it is. Every model has the Imperium keyword. So it does have a whole separate list. So like an Aquila kill team, let's see if I can, because that's right in the front. It's 100 points or 200 points. If you go into every model has the Imperium, of course, I pick one that's the same. So Exaction Squads are 85 points. If you go back up to Exaction Squads here are 90 points. So just be aware some of the points have changed. There's a whole lot of new mixing and matching with the points. and some of the models and stuff like that. Obviously, there's going to be a whole lot of new play with detachments and how the games are actually played. Again, I want to get the rules in my hand and ready to go, and a good read through, and then we're going to do separate videos, not on the stream, just to get an idea. Some of the, maybe we'll do like an army building one, a detachment one, stuff like that moving forward. There's also I forgot to mention there's a third. Oh, that's the detachments, the Imperial Fleet. And I don't know why I'm focusing on Agents of the Imperium so much, but I thought they were interesting. Imperial Knights. Have your full regiment of stuff here, so on and so forth. Again, I don't want to go over all the points. I'll be here for hours trying to get everything done. A couple of things that I did want to touch on, of course, is Orcs and Space Marines. Because of some of the points that are the units that are in the army. So one thing that I did notice and I wanted to point out, just in case anybody missed it, you can have one leader, one support with each unit that you have. And of course, they do have to be on the list. So your banner knob that's coming in the new box set, he is right there, considered support right off the bat. He can go with boys, breaker boys, burner boys, flash gets, lootas, knobs, tank busters. All right. Let's see, the big boss. There's a big boss in the box. He, of course, is a leader. He can go with boys, breaker boys, or knobs. So you could have a unit with that banner knob and a big boss in it in a set of boys. Let's see what else. Where are we at here? Boys, of course, can be 10 models or 20 models, 75 or 150 points. And this is one of those that does not have that restriction on how many you add. Breaker boys, they do. The first two are 125. Third one's plus 135 points. So they're an extra 10 points. I'm looking at Def Coptas. If you like your Def Coptas, 75 or 140, not a big deal. Gazgul, 235 points. That's a good place for him, I think. And he can still lead boys, breaker boys, mega knobs, and knobs. Gretchen, which there are Gretchen in the box set. So I think there's only 10 in the box set. I'll have to double check on that. I think there's only 10 though. Well, I should say there's 11, but one is the one that goes with the Pain Boy. I'm gonna have to look at that, unless there's an extra unit with that, or a token or something. Maybe I missed it. So the new items that I was looking for is, of course, the war track, and then the, what is it, a rig, the something rig. So the war track is about 60 points. If you want to add that into your current army, that's definitely a good one to have. That weird boy model, that crazy weird boy, he's a leader as well. Just keep that in mind. But I think the librarians are leaders as well. So, what the heck is that thing? I know the name of it, and it's eluding me. It's not a B. Def Killer, Def Copta, Def Dread, Dakajet. Oh, the name eludes me. Hunter Rig? No. Kill Rig? No. It's a rig of some sort. So where do we got? Rocket Trucks. The names, the orc names are amazing. You know, I'm going to think of it right after we're done here. It's got to be up at the top. It's big free beast. No. Internet battle. See it. I'll know it as soon as I see it. There you. Yeah, the Big Mech Docker rig. Okay, so that's going to be about 100 points. So that big thing with the gun that comes in the box set, that's right there, 100 points. And if you can get yourself 3 of them, they're going to go up in price at 110. So that's that. As far as Space Marines go, the Space Marines that are in the box, the things to keep in mind, you're going to have, excuse me, you do have nothing here. You do have the captain. He's about 80 points. I don't know that is he different for relic armor? No. Your chaplain with a jump pack, he's about 75 points. Your eradicators, eradicators with heavy bolters, 70 points for the 3 models that are in the box. That's going to be, I think that's going to be a fun unit to play with. I really do. I like the heavy bolters, 3-guy heavy bolters. I think that's going to be a beautiful unit to add in there. And to be honest with you, it's definitely anti-orky. So I'm kind of sad they're in the box, but I kind of cool that they're in the box. I like the opinion, and I really feel that if somebody on the design team was definitely playing Space Marine 2 and it's like, why don't we have heavies with heavy bolters? I mean, they should be in the game. And now we have them. So just my opinion. I don't have any inside information. Your librarian's about 60 points. He's a leader as well. All your librarians are no lieutenant in the box. Strange. Very strange. I'm almost disappointed. What else? Oh, Vanguard vets. Oh, and the land speeder. Where's the land speeder run out? I forgot to look that. Land speeders are about 95 points. And land speeders are upgraded from the original ones. So fantastic. I think as a Ravenwing Dark Angels player, I'm so glad to see land speeders back. Now, if we could just get bikes back, I would be thrilled to death. Or an Outrider set that's actually like good. And not that the push fit ones were bad, but they weren't great models. And again, it hurts me to say that because I want them to be good models. So I'm so excited. I'm so hopeful that there'll be new Outriders in the future. And then Vanguard vets were the other thing that's in there. They are 200 points or 200 points for 10. You do get 5 in the box. So it's a lot of stuff to keep up on. Like I said, moving forward, I'm going to have a video as soon as I get the box in my hands. There's going to be a video out. And just to show everybody what we're getting. If you haven't already gotten your box by then, I've heard rumors that there's some getting out already. But you know, they don't come out till Saturday. So, yeah, so that's what we got. There's so much to talk about right now, and I could really just spend like the entire night just going over all kinds of this and that, just going over the points. They did update everything in here. I think the other thing to mention is I could probably do that in Space Marines. Where's the actual? They did separate in the Space Marines. They did separate the different legions, chapters. So Titus is about 90 points. Cato Sicarius is still there. Tiberius is still there. Marnius Calgar is still there. Roboot Gilliman is 340 points. I think he actually went up in price. That's kind of scary. Because because I think he was like at 315 at the end of the last edition. But I know for the Dark Angels, the Lion went down in points. He's 285. So right now, Reboot Gilliman is definitely more expensive. Abaddon is about 285 as well, I think exactly. And then again, like I could keep going through points, keep going through stuff. I all night. There's just so much stuff that has been unpacked in the last 2 weeks, and I'm gonna keep it for some smaller efforts. Like I said, we're gonna do videos moving forward. Just some actual like YouTube videos, not lives, not streams, but we're gonna do some actual videos. We're gonna do some playtest stuff. We're gonna do breakdown on some of the way to play, because of course I want to get into some of the missions, some of the Crusade, because I saw there was a Crusade companion coming out. I'm not sure if that's something that we're going to need to buy or if that's something that we can work with, but we'll definitely work on that as we're going forward. So yeah, so that's really what we have for today. Again, so much stuff going on. Just keep all your 40K going in a good way. There's, we got to do the final send off. Leviathan's going away, and we're working on Armageddon. It's good and it's sad all at the same time, because like I said, the edition is the one where I really got my kids into it, and I really enjoyed getting my kids into 40K and having them paint models. And I mean, while I got some here, my son's working on Death Guard, and he's got the bloat drone with the lawnmower. I think it's got a much scarier name than that, but we kind of talked through it. He's doing like almost like the original Death Guard color, and then it's actually molded or moldy, and then different units based on their type get a different kind of mold. Let me see what else I got here that I could show you. So there's the base color. He obviously hasn't put the mold on there yet. Isn't made a moldy. Let's see if I got anything else that's in reach here. No, he's not done with that guy. All right, so that's about it. Logan's working on his own chaos stuff, and that's just fun as could be. Anybody that is interested, I did not finish Dark Order. I did get the Cankerborn done. I got a lot of the little tiny token guys done. Logan was supposed to come down and help me, but they had end of school stuff, to be honest with you. For them, the school year's over, so he's enjoying his first week of no school, and unfortunately he goes back to work next week, so it's gonna be busy for him again. Same with Michael. Michael's going back to work, but you know what? He's excited because he's going to be making his own money, and he's going to buy his own Warhammer stuff. So that's a win, right? It's nice to be young and have, adult money. So he's going to have a good time with that. Other than that, I think I'm good for tonight. We went over most of the stuff. Like I said, we had a really great time the last 2 weeks, and we're going to be on here next Thursday. Probably a paint night, because I've got a lot of painting to do, as you can tell. Once that Armageddon box is out, I want to get it painted and put up as soon as I can. So we're going to put a lot of progress I'm sure Saturday, maybe into Sunday, we're going to spend a lot of time assembling stuff and primed and so forth. So as soon as I get that done and get it on, we're going to be doing some videos. We're probably going to do some game videos and stuff like that within the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I think I'm good for tonight. I will see you guys next Thursday. But you'll see me Saturday morning, guaranteed it. Like, follow, hit that notification bell if you want to see that video when it first comes up, and we'll go from there. So thanks so much for everybody that did watch, and hope you have a great day.